Good afternoon, everybody. How are you today? And welcome to the latest edition of Drew Mania Live. Nice to have you with us for this Wednesday, the 24th day of June, the year 2020. And of course, this is yours truly. Thank you very much, as always, coming to you live and at you from the busy streets, which is New York City, as I chat to you what is happening in the world of sports. We don't have that much to do this. We ain't got that much to do today, so we're gonna, we have my thought with we're gonna talk about the Undertaker retirement. We're gonna talk about the Bubba Wallace situation, but let's begin with the baseball. As it's official, the baseball as they announced yesterday, after all the wars, after all the ups and downs, after all the nastiness that's going on, you can officially say it is official. It's over. It's over. But the war is just begun, as far as I'm concerned, as the baseball season will go on. As for this starting next month, starting July 1st, the 2020 MLB season begins with spring training. So that's where we're gonna start, and then by July 24th is the regular season. So they're gonna play a 62 game, which is fair, which we all know it was gonna be at some point. Either way, it was gonna be a short game. It was gonna be a short game. It's gonna be a short game. It wasn't gonna be no 82. The players was trying to push it to 7, but the owners was not trying to have it. I think they wasn't trying to have intervene with any sport, and I think it's the right move. I think they're gonna have for the first time in baseball history, they're gonna have a universal DH, designated hitter, which means that the National League for the first time will have a designated hitter, and in the extra innings, when games go to extra innings, you're going to have a runner already in second base. So the teams, the Yankees and the Mets, are right as we speak, are training in their facilities. Mets train at Citi Field. The Yankees training at Yankee Stadium. There will be a 10-team playoff format, which I've been thinking about this for a long time. Baseball need more teams in the postseason because the playoffs, in my opinion, is too short. It's too short, and it needs to extend it a little longer. So I'm really happy that I know it was going to extend and go into the season anyway. So it was going to extend it to the season anyway. But they're gonna there's a lot of there's so much as you all know. They're not gonna have any fans, so let's understand. There's not gonna be any fans, and which I hope they don't. Okay, you want to? Here's the thing I will say. If you're gonna do, I understand. Here's the thing. You go perform without fans. Okay, cool. I don't mind putting the state. I hope what they don't do. You could put on the state. You could put pictures on the stands and stuff like that, but do not put in those sound bites. Don't put in those sound bites. We know what it is. It don't need to be a sound bite. Please, we don't need a sound bite. Okay, we know what it is. It'll be stupid at this. point. So everybody finally got baseball is finally coming. So we are happy about that. And let's get right to it. As far as baseball is concerned, the Dodgers and the Yankees, no surprise there, all favorites to win to meet in the World Series, and favorites. The Astros are 11-1 odds for for the World Series, for the world to get to the World Series, and the Mets fans is 22 out of 1 odds to win the World Series. The rest of the teams, I'm really not. I didn't see the rest of the teams. Sorry, so let's see how things pan out. That's when slowly supporters start. So eventually, it was going to come back. As we all know, the question is when. So it's going to be a different atmosphere. Like I say, it's not going to be no. Like I said, it's not going to be no fans. So it's going to be different because. And to be honest with you, I don't know about you folks. I was getting really sick and tired of watching the Korean baseball. Even though it was interesting. It was interesting, and it's baseball. It's the same thing, but however, I was getting tired of watching the ESPN coverage. I miss the SNY guys. I miss Keith Hernandez. I miss Ron Darling. I miss Gary Cohen. I miss Joe Buck. Even though Joe Buck don't do a lot of games like he used to, I don't think he have to because he already got football, and he is the man in Fox by far. There's no other way around it. So let's see how things pan out and stuff like that. So as of right now, I'm looking forward to it. I mean, I am looking forward to it. We've been wanting baseball for a long time. We finally got it. We got spring training. I think the games I don't know how many games is going to be in spring training. We don't know for sure. But we know for baseball it's going to be 60 games. Regular season is going to be 60 games, and the postseason. The postseason will most likely get started the 30th or the 30th of September, the end of September, the way it's supposed to. Real quickly, the 2020 New York City Marathon will be canceled due to coronavirus concerns. As it's not a surprise there. We all know that was coming. You know, if you see a lot of so traditions. I mean, it makes sense at this point. To cancel. Makes sense to cancel. I'm going to talk about wrestling today. I really do. I want to talk about wrestling today. The Undertaker, after so much, after the Boneyard with AJ Styles, Undertaker is finally calling it a career. And what a legendary career he had. Legendary. Is unspeakable. What can you say more the mystique? The whole 90s is the Undertaker. He has a lot, and the Undertaker have a lot of great matches. From Mankind to Stone Cold, his rival was Stone Cold, Kane, Shawn Michaels, Bret Hart. When he took out when he faced the whole entire the $1 Million Team. Remember with Virgin. I might pronounce his name wrong. IRS. Tonka, Bam Bam Bigelow, Psycho Sid, you name it. I mean, Undertaker, he faced the whole freaking roster basically. I mean, there's not one person that I could think of that didn't face the Undertaker at some point. I mean, and he took them all. He took them all. You know, from American Badass to the Phenom to the Lord of Darkness, you name it. No one stages is more present than the Undertaker. Truly, one of the greatest characters in one of the greatest characters and mystique in the history in sport in professional wrestling. Period. It's not a debate. There's no debate. There's no discussion. Everybody gonna say Undertaker is the greatest wrestler in the sport. And you know, look at the longevity. 30 years in one company. You have guys who come in. There's hundreds and thousands of wrestlers who went from WWE to WCW to WCW to WWE. You've seen it 1,000 times. He went from you've seen it 1,000 times. A lot of wrestlers, but there is only one in our lifetime that stayed in one company and never crossed over, not one time. I would not count the beginning of his career because, well, I'm talking about when the Undertaker evolved in 1990. He stayed in one. He stayed from WWF since 1990 and haven't left since until now. Undertaker have one. I can't say more enough about the Undertaker, and I didn't realize and how. Probably what I would say, you could say. I don't know if I could say this, but you want to say top greatest giants in the history of the sport. You know, when I think of greatest giants, I think of course, Andre the Giant, Big Show, King Kong Bundy, but you got the Undertaker, because remember, Undertaker was almost 7 foot, almost, and he doesn't look it, but he don't wrestle like it, and he had the discipline and he had the discipline and the mindset that makes that. I mean, he could do it all. He wrestled everybody, just like Bret Hart. He wrestled everybody, you know, and he wasn't one dimensional, and that's what I love. But Undertaker will be missed, even though, despite the fact everybody knew that the Undertaker was going to get to that point anyway. It was going to get to that point anyway. Undertaker has been around a long time. You know, your body take a lot of bumps, a lot of, you know. I mean, I can't even figure out I can't think of the words I could find them right now. But the Undertaker just, the thing that really angered me, that I wish they would have never did, is that he should have retired undefeated at WrestleMania. He should have never lost. He should have never lost, because if you really think about it, also that helped created. You could pretty much say WrestleMania. I would say from 2009 or 2006, I should say, or 03, one of those years that you could say to yourself, you know what, part of it is Undertaker being undefeated helped in a little bit, helped WrestleMania made it what it is today, for him never lost, and for whoever made that call, whatever it's Vince or not, they should have never done that. They should have kicked him, and because honestly, even though WrestleMania is still going to be WrestleMania, but it sucked the life out of it, because honestly, we look forward who's going to beat the Undertaker, who finally going to beat the Undertaker, and for that, y'all may out of all people, Brock Lesnar. That really really irks me to this day. It really irks me to this day, and it was a long time ago, but it be as it may. Undertaker, thank you